can get at the liquidation outlet.
Hey folks, this is Roger down at Liquidation Outlet, and I wanted to relay some customer feedback that we've had in the past few weeks on our furniture. We've just had some really beautiful, high-grade, wonderful quality furniture, and from a major retailer, and of course with our prices, you're saving hundreds of dollars. Example, we've had these bedroom suites out here, and we've been selling them for $1,200. Several of the customers who have bought them from me have told me that they have looked for months on end and not found anything close to the quality and the type of products that these have been for anything less than $2,200. Well, we sold those bedroom suites to them for $1,200. That's a savings of $1,000. Folks, you can always save money at Liquidation Outlet, but at this time and with these products, you can literally save hundreds or thousands.
Best deals that you can get at the liquidation outlet.
This is Brent Carell at Carell Family Gardens and Gifts in Harrison. You know, October is one of my favorite times of the year. Let's look at some of the reasons why. October is my favorite month. One reason is the beautiful mums and pumpkins we see at this time of the year. Here at Carell Family Gardens and Gifts, we have 8 colors of huge mums, which we sell for only $15 each. We think that's a great value price for these mums. We're told they're the biggest ones in the area. In addition to mums, we love pumpkins at Carell Family Gardens and Gifts. We have pumpkins in every shape, size, and color imaginable, from 99 cents a piece all the way to $20 pumpkins. We also sell other items that you might need to get ready for the fall holidays, including Thanksgiving and Halloween. We have straw bales, scarecrows, gourds, and other fall flowers. We've planted several mixed fall containers that we sell at a good price, and in fact, if you'll bring us your container, we'll plant it for you. In addition to traditional fall plants, we also sell a large range of trees and shrubs. The remaining trees and shrubs we have for the remainder of October will be 60% off their normal price. The trees that we have remaining include oak trees, Japanese maple trees, and 3 types of flowering magnolia trees. We have more than 100 roses left this October, and those are all discounted to $14 each. Some of our fall flowers, in addition to mums, include pansies, violas, decorative cabbages, and kales. Our perennial flowers and plants are going to be 2/3 off the last 2 weeks of October, and those would include beautiful blooming items like cone flowers and balloon flowers. We handle a large selection of pottery, and we have several large and small pots left this October. Those pots will be discounted to 50% of their original price. We also have both concrete and fired clay hand-painted bird bass, and those are also on sale this October. Those would even make great gifts for Mom for Christmas or for birthday gifts. Inside the store, we carry a host of gift and home decor items. We have decorative lanterns that would be beautiful for both fall and Christmas decorations. Our birdhouses inside the store are discounted to half off the remainder of this month. We also handle soaps, candles, candle holders, clocks, mirrors, dishes, linens, baskets, and grilling accessories. Any of these items would make a great Christmas gift, and all of those are going to be discounted through the end of the month. Again, come see us in October at Carell Family Gardens and Gifts in Harrison on Goblin Drive.
Today at Main Street Service Center, we're working on a Toyota Sienna, and you see I'm kind of in an awkward situation where this vehicle is concerned. The vehicle is above me, and the engine and transmission and front suspension are sitting here below. This customer came in, they were having an overheating problem, and a check engine light was coming on, indicated a miss was happening. Whenever we got to the bottom of the diagnosis, we found out that they had a head gasket that was a problem. And on this particular van, a head gasket job is right at a 30-hour job. I think it's 27 point something, and then by the time that you start adding in the additional time to do certain things, you know, you're up in the 30-hour range of work to get this head gasket job done. So you can imagine that this isn't like back in the 60s or 70s whenever a head gasket job was, you know, it was several hours, but it wasn't any 30-hour job. It wasn't almost nearly a week's worth of work to do it. But our technician has lowered the cradle, which is what we call this assembly right here that houses the engine. And this is the engine sitting right here. This is the transmission sitting right here. This is the rack and pinion system. I'm sure everybody's heard of that. And then you've got the axles that are sitting off here. There's another axle that's sitting right over there on the side. So this is basically your whole front suspension, and everything is sitting right here. So our technician extracted the cradle yesterday and went ahead and pulled off the heads. These right here are the actual head gaskets. You can see the pistons right there and the engine block, but these are the actual gaskets themselves. And where the problem wound up being was on this particular cylinder right here, number 2. There was a water was actually getting into the number 2 cylinder, causing it to miss. And so we've sent the heads off to the machine shop. They're going to be checked, make sure that they're straight, make sure that they've got no cracks, defects, make sure the valves are in good shape and everything like that. Once we get the heads up from the machine shop and they're all ready to go, we'll reassemble them back on the engine, reassemble everything that goes back on top of them, lower the vehicle back down on top of the cradle, get everything all bolted back up, and take it for a test drive. It sounds really simple. It is definitely not. That's the importance of whenever you're driving one of the newer vehicles. This is a 2010, this is a 2009 or 2010. That's why it's so important that whenever you have a check engine light come on, or you have a something, you're losing coolant, you're not sure where it's going, any type of situation like that, that you have it checked, because something that could be taken care of as simply as a coolant flush or a thermostat, even though it's going to be a couple-hour job, is going to be a whole lot less expensive than having to do something like this. So if you're having some type of an issue and you're really concerned about what, that maybe it's minor now, could lead into something like this, give us a call at 741-4252 or come by and see us at 620 Goblin Drive. Our professionals of 27 years will take care of you.
Hello, my name is Michelle and I'm here at Nature's Wonders, and I'm going to talk to you for just a minute today about genetically modified organisms, or a term you may be more familiar with, non-GMO. The reason that's important is because this affects everything from our farming, our food, and our food affects right down to the very cells of our body that make up our entire being. And so I'm going to give you just a little bit of a brief understanding of what GMOs are and why it's so important to research it and to understand it. So a genetically modified organism is basically any organism that has been modified or mutated to basically create a different outcome, or basically cause it to be something that it is not. So in the example of a seed, they would genetically modify seeds to cause plants to yield larger crops and to be more resistant to pesticides, are the two primary reasons. Now this can sound positive because when it's yielding larger crops and more resistant to pesticides, you're getting higher produce, right? So you're feeding more people for cheaper, and that's the idea behind it. And that doesn't sound like a bad thing. And in theory, it's not. The problem with that is along the way somewhere, you have to kind of question, what is that doing to us long term? And there's not a lot of studies about that. It just hasn't been going on long enough. And the other problem is that when you genetically modify plants to be more resistant to pesticides, disease, climate, things like that, you are causing it to, as time goes on, things only have to be used, stronger pesticides, stronger diseases, everything like that. Nature will kind of just evolve that way to kind of fight that. So you're kind of creating larger problems as time goes on. This is important because if you're farming, if there's a genetically modified farm and there is an organic farm right next to it, these genetically modified organisms can literally travel through the air and affect the organic plants or plants that are not genetically modified, or any organism really, including us. They affect us right down to a cellular level. So I'm going to just take a minute and show you a few items that we have and what you need to look for when you're shopping. So if you are researching it and decide that you want to avoid GMOs in your diet, it's important to look for this non-GMO verified seal. And we can get a zoom in on that as well. But that seal is what you want to look for, because they have gone through, products that carry this seal have gone through the most rigorous testing to make sure that you're avoiding GMOs. And you can go to nongmoproject.org. That's the site that would be that seal is behind, or that's behind that seal. And that will give you way more information than I can give you in much more professional, thorough terms than I'm giving them to you. I mostly want to promote the importance of researching it and understanding the future of genetically modified organisms and what they're doing to plants, to farming, and to our bodies. You can also look for supplements. Supplements now are getting the pressure, I guess, to also go through those same certifications, which is a very, very good thing because awareness is spreading. So you can also see on a lot of our supplements, you'll look for that same seal, and that way you can know that those products have gone through the most thorough testing to make sure that not only the ingredients in here, but any ingredients sourced back to as far back as it goes to create this product have not been exposed to genetically modified organisms. So I encourage you to go to nongmoproject.org, do your own research. Don't take it from me, look into it, decide if that's something that is important to you. I hope that it is. And when you're out shopping, look for that seal, the Non-GMO Project seal, because that way you know for sure that you're getting a product that is high quality and has not been exposed and is practicing responsible farming practices.
Hi, I'm Mark Missler from Missler's Furniture and Appliances. Today we've got some new things to tell you about. One, we've got lots of living room furniture. A lot of people think of us, and we went by the name of Missler's Oak Furniture for a long time. And really, we don't have a lot of oak furniture anymore. We do have tables and chairs. We do have some bedroom furniture. A few of those things, if that's something you need, we've got some great new things we're doing in that. But we've had to get into a lot more things, one being upholstery. We have a great selection of sofas, glider rockers, recliners. We also have your lift chairs. If you're looking for a good lift chair, we have those. Another thing that we have done out here is we have gotten a great selection of appliances. We've got a 10,000 square foot showroom, and over half of our showroom now is in appliances. And as you can see behind me, a lot of new things we're doing that you won't see this everywhere. Even the chain stores, they don't have all this stuff. But we have here, we've got Samsung, and this is in particular their chef collection, which is designed by chefs. Everybody's not going to buy this, but there are people that really want the top quality with nice features. This has kind of an LED thing, give you your temperatures, kind of glows there. This is a particular 4-door refrigerator. Really nice. You've got full extension drawers and your shelves here. And you can just kind of shove that and those things go back. This particular refrigerator is 4 doors instead of your drawers. It's really nice. Has the triple metal cooling, your chef pantry, and then on the bottom of this particular refrigerator, this can be refrigerator or freezer behind this door. We carry this in the chef collection. We carry it in the regular Samsung 4-door, which is adjustable here as a cool drawer. We also carry it in the black stainless from Samsung. And again, slide-in ranges. Not a lot of people carry those. We have gas and electric. One advantage we have over chain stores, besides price, yes, we will beat their prices. But the other thing is we have a lot of stuff in stock. We're probably not going to have every item everyone needs, because cooktops, there's hundreds of choices of cooktops. So I carry a dozen but I may not have the one you need. I may have to order that. But on refrigerators, freezers, stoves, dishwashers, microwave hoods, we have that in stock. Washers and dryers. When you need it, you can come and get it today. The other thing with us is you don't have to wait for a sale to get the best price. Obviously, best prices of the year is going to be Black Friday. We don't do Black Friday. Our store will be open. You can get those prices for Black Friday 2 to 3 weeks before Black Friday. So that way you can spend time with family and friends at the holidays, not chasing appliances that a store may or may not have. Those are limited quantity, and the pricing is limited. But you can get that ahead of Thanksgiving, and we'll talk more about that next month. But again, just a lot of new things. We have Haier. That's another brand. A lot of people are not greatly familiar with that in this area. These are the folks that bought General Electric's, GE's appliance division last fall. I think it was $5.4, $5.8 billion. I don't deal in billions or millions, either one, but they bought that. We've had Haier. We do sell some of that. They got 36-inch ranges, nice hoods, wall ovens, refrigerators. Just another brand we stock. We also have Speed Queen. We have Frigidaire. We have Electrolux. Probably going to bring in Smeg, which is a high-end 36-inch oven stove that they make, and a few other things that Smeg has that we may or may not sell. But anyway, a great selection of appliances we do have here. Another thing that we are doing is Oreck vacuum cleaners. I don't talk about that a lot, but we do Oreck vacuum cleaners. We service what we sell. We can do service on those that we don't sell, but it's not free. It's free service on what we sell. But that's another thing, and we're going to run and look at a couple other appliance deals I want to show you about real quick. Talked about the appliances. Back here, we're in another part of our appliance area in the back end of the store. We have appliances everywhere. They're stacked everywhere in here. But great deals. I have washers and dryers made by Whirlpool, starting at $649 a pair. Now that's a cheaper washer and dryer, and if it's all you can afford, it's not bad, but I'm not going to tell you that it's a great washer, because it's not. It's a cheap washer. We do have great washers, and that is our Speed Queen washers and dryers. We've also got the Samsungs, pretty good. Some of the ones we carry are pretty good washer and dryers. Great deals. 4.8 cubic foot washer, 7.4 cubic foot dryers on a sale for $10.99. Save you about $800. We've also got, behind me, we have the Samsung top load washers and dryers in colors, and these have the active wash. It's got the extra basket in it where you can wash things. We've got the big 5.2 washer and the matching dryer in your gray, and it is on sale for, I believe, $17.99 a pair. We also have that in the smaller size, again, back to a 4.8 washer and dryer with the active wash for $12.49 a set. And again, as I said, the chain stores, not to pick on the chain stores, but I'm just trying to get people to think beyond their advertising that's on TV and the flyers, and you know, it's 25% off this week, 35% next week, 40% this week. Then you get a rebate here or there. Don't be confused by all the things they throw at you. We're running 26 cubic foot side-by-sides by Frigidaire, crushed cubed ice, and water in the door for $749. Those guys are not getting close to that price. We've also got your French doors. We've got the stainless steel, crushed cubed ice, water in the door, Haier up front. We've got it. You can buy that for $1,399. They do not have a French door refrigerator like that for that price at all. It's going to be over $2,000. We've got the Frigidaire French door refrigerators, crushed cubed ice, water in the door, in black or white for $12.99. We also have the black stainless steel on sale. We've got Samsung's French doors on sale for $14.49. Just tremendous buys on refrigerators, stoves, washers and dryers. Come and see us. We'll save you money. We're going to be there after the sale. If you have a problem, we're going to be there to help you with service issues. There are servicers in the area, but sometimes you need help. You're not going to get that at the big stores. You're lost in the shuffle once you buy it. That's not that way with the little guy. I am not out to make $35 off of you and make you an enemy of me. I have to take care of you after the sale. I learned a long time ago, you can't skin something but once. I'm a hunter. You can't skin something but once. We are not going to skin you. We're going to tell you the truth about appliances and furniture, whether it's good, whether it's bad, whether it's cheap or expensive, and why. And you make the decision on what you can afford and what you want. And then there's no surprises when you get home. Again, we are located 2.5 miles south of Harrison, Arkansas on Highway 7 South. We're here from 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, 9 till noon on Saturday. My phone number's in the phone book. If you need help after hours for something, you come home late in the evening and the freezer, refrigerator's out. If you'll call me, if I'm home, I'll answer. If I'm there, I'll come help you. As always, we appreciate your business.
James Harness Boot and Shoes, located in downtown Harrison, beautiful downtown Harrison. Been here for about 60 years, selling footwear. Their newest brand that we've added to our big selection is one we call the Twisted X. It's all leather inside and out. Size it looked like from a 7 through a 14, but that is the newest brand that we've carried. Of course, we've got all the good brands pretty well tied down. Ariat is a big seller. We sell Justin, Tony Lama, Double H, they're good. Even got an Nakona boot. And so we stock, I believe there's probably about 25 different styles on this side in the new square toe. I say new, nearly all the Western boot wearers now are wearing the square toe. Now, I've got the round toe and even a few in a pointed toe, but the majority of the men that wears Western boots, they like the square toe. They give you a little more toe room, and most of these we carry from a size 7 up through 13, even a 14s, and so we can fit you up anytime you need good boots. You need to come and see me, and we'll fit you up in good quality boots. We've got plenty of experience in fitting boots, so we have no problem in fitting about everybody. If your choice is the mid-height work shoes, I believe there's about 20 styles of the mid-heights, and they're by Justin. Arch setters, there's an arch setter right there, there's a Rocky there. And if your choice is a mid-height, this is where you'd need to look. We even got a new Twisted X mid-height, very, very comfortable. And those we carry up to a size 15. So if you want a mid-height, this is the place to look. We got the Merrell's waterproof. There's a couple of them right there. And those are 100% waterproof. There's the Arch Setter by Red Wing. We carry those up to a size 14, and they're waterproof. So if your choice is just a mid-height work shoe or a leisure shoe, casual, this is where you need to come. There's the Danner mid-height. That's the Gore-Tex, 100% waterproof. And I think there's about 20 styles of these and different brands. So might want to come and try some of them on. I think you'd like some of them. This is our work boot department where we carry the 8-inch top. By the way, that boot we carry from a size 7 up through a size 15. So it just about fit anybody in the Justin work boot. Comes in 2 colors, dark brown or tan. So if you wanted something very, very comfortable, those had like 4 or 5 layers of cushions in the bottom, so they're extremely comfortable. Now on this side of the store, this is what we call our bargain boot department. There are stock numbers that we can't reorder on, so we mark them down. They start at, I believe, $89.95 and go up, but that's a big markdown. Some of them are usually $150 to $160, and but we get to this point that anything we can't reorder on or phasing out, we put them in our bargain boot department, and they begin at a size 7 and go up through a 14. So just about everybody I can fit in those. But anyway, got a real good selection of work boots. I'd say probably around 80% of our sales is in work boots and western boots. So we've got a very, very good selection, and we're told nearly every day that our prices are better than they've seen other places. So we all like that. We do have layaway. With as little as $10 paid down, you can put anything in layaway. And the only thing we ask for people to do is pay some amount every 30 days. So you might want to put something in layaway. We carry a good selection of children's boots. These are all boys along here and all the way up the side here. And we've got girls' boots too. We'll get to those just in a minute. There's one of my better sellers by Justin in the little boys' boots. There's the camouflage top and by Rocky. We try to carry good brand that's been in the business for years and years, so that way if something happens to them, these are companies that will stand behind their product. All these are boys here. On this side of the aisle are little girls' boots, and you can see how many we've got down through there. And we measure their foot to make sure that they got some toe room. And quite a few people put children's boots on layaway. And we're a little unusual in the respect that if we have something layaway and they pick them up a month or so and they change their mind, all we do is credit them and give them something that they like better. So we want to keep everybody real happy. But quite a few of the parents put children's boots on layaway, so keep that in mind, please. Sometime back, where more foot doctors wear and recommend Rockport over any other brand in America. We have a real good selection of those. Well, for instance, this one comes in 3 colors, and we carry them from a little old bitty 7 or 8 all the way up to a 15. So you might want to consider the Rockport. In addition to Rockport, we carry the one by Bourne. That's their #1 seller. Bourne comes either in the brown or the black. So a lot of people like the Bourne shoes. And then we have some Dockers, like all leather, $59.97. And then last but not least is the SAS shoes. The unique thing probably about SAS, they use only glove leather, and they're made in America, believe it or not. And San Antonio, Texas, to be exact. But they are USA made, and so I bet you if you ever try a pair on, you'll love them. Go come and see us. Harness, boot, and shoes down to beautiful downtown Harrison. And we're here Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5. And so you need to come and see us. And if you don't buy, at least come by and visit for a while. James Harness, boot and shoes, located in beautiful downtown Harrison.